We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the #9 team in the land, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. With Relay Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw, testing the middle. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. On the move now. He lets it go on the move.
Bro, he called that, bro. That supposed to have been a pick, bro.
Moves the ball up to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not? Go with that quick slant. It works. It typically does work. And it's a 1st down.
The Gators pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, That's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to pass. It's McDaniel. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him. Excellent return after the pick.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to 36.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Running with purpose. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, that jet sweep action
Big
puts
stiff
so much
arm out there looking like Derrick Henry.
It's so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the 1st down.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes, and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical 4th down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Finds an open target on the left side.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? Able to convert on third. Sets up first and goal, the 8.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. You've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Looking for a man. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Auburn. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
God, I'm supposed to be my feet.
Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh,
That was a good air route.
On the left side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to throw. It's McDaniel. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Let's it fly to the wideout.
I couldn't get back there time enough.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
Good shit.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Right in the middle, it's Smith. He has first down yardage at the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They've ice some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags at the throw. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side.
No, he overthrew.
They cannot connect with the deep ball.
Oh, bro.
This aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
That was the perfect play call.
You need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down. The receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's McDaniel. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown. Tigers. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Turn starts inside the 15. Back in at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. They bring it down to the ground. Has now reached the 35. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking for the wideout.
You almost routed me up. Oh, man.
Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for a receiver. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left.
That's a dot, boy.
And he's only forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
That was a fucking
The
dot.
Gators will kick this deep and begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. No huddle here for the offense. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just
Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the back now goes in motion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
What I want to do, what I want to do, what I want to do.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Takes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's French. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw over the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Wait.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. You get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw. It's French. Quick throw to the left. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action. But right now, it has been a rough game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. That rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver.
What the fuck, bro?
It's Miller. Defense wraps him up.
The fuck them niggas just did, bro.
Positive yards here on 3rd down, and now a big decision. You're in field goal range now because of this completion, or in plus territory, could roll the dice and maybe go for it and see if you can keep this drive alive.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Poor starting field position here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Now here he goes. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. There's a quick screen to the receiver. And he will be stopped for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, he overthrew him.
Ball's incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score?
Oh, shit.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back. It's French. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Damn, I don't know what my play at.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Over the middle, it's Singleton. Look at that, he's still
Auburn dog, man. Auburn dog, man.
Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the air, it's French. Looking deep for late-game heroics.
He beat that bitch off.
They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closes.
Great.
It's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
A situation any offense hopes never to face. 3rd and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and